and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
All right, you guys, Mr. Kyle Tolman, one of our athletes, and Kyle has a beautiful voice. We want to thank him for sharing his vocals with us again for another great race. The World Disabled Invitational coming at you in just a few minutes. We've done a qualifier. This is a great racing format, and if you haven't really ever done anything with us and watch some of our race formats, this is going to be a real treat. So we have individuals of all disabilities racing against each other. They go head to head. The gates at the top, we have a great timing system. The gates at the top are open based on their abilities, and the slower racer or the more disabled individual that might have a slower race course time, his gate's going to open up first, and then the faster races is going to open up after that. And generally what ends up happening is we have these great exciting finishes. So that's all part of today's event. We're going to run 2 runs. Each of these pairs are going to go at each other from either course. They're going to flip-flop courses. There'll be a differential time added on to one of the racers, whichever one comes in last, and then that will flip-flop. We'll add it to the gate at the top, and they will come race it off. And whoever wins the best of the 2 heats will move on to the next round. And we do have some big cash on the prizes. Cash prizes out there thanks to our sponsors. We have a bunch of sponsors that have really helped us out year over year. We would definitely want to give these guys thanks because we have a ton of great sponsors that have really kept us alive this year. Of course, it wouldn't be happening without the Winter Park Resort here today, you guys. These guys do a great job. The race crew was up really early this morning, up late last night, making this one, setting this course, and we want to thank them for all their hard work and all the whole team. Here at Winter Park Resort for all they do. We also want to thank the Algaretti Family Foundation. They have been with us a long time and do so much for the program. Cloud Coach, Deloitte, Galloway, Hensel Phelps, JHL Constructors, the Midwest One Bank, of course the NSCD Future Leaders, PDC Energy, Rado Racks, Rendezvous, right here, and Wayner Construction. We want to thank them for all they do as well. So we're going to come at you pretty quick. We've got the athletes at the top of the hill. We're going to make this stuff happen right here in today's World Disabled Invitational. This all part of the 2021 racing program here at Winter Park Resort. We want to thank all these athletes for coming out and racing with us here at the National Sports Center for the Disabled today. We're going to be coming at you in just a couple of minutes, so stick with us here at Winter Park. Fighting to get all that stuff set. Difficult. Can you put those? Yeah, no, I meant that transition. Oh, I never did copy that over. Darn. Okay. Al, how we doing on time, my buddy? Talk to me.
Larry's trying to figure out which course is blue and which is red.
Hey, Derek, 15-2.
Good.
Right. So, just have some video on call in case we get a panel that pops off.
So you have my audio and hers, right? I know we turned it on late. Sorry, but we're up right now. And do you have headphones to listen? Sorry. We should have tested that earlier. I got stuck out in the yard.
Maybe
So
even
I
have them,
apologize.
I think there's an extra panel up there, extra red and extra blue, so just in case.
Okay. Tell me, Lucy, focus with me one second.
Usually not gonna
That
be
transition
usually just gonna be the panel.
image you put in, this is it here, and then tell me again, because I never made the athlete ones either.
Okay.
I'm hoping they need more. So finals, quarterfinals, semis. What was the weight be
Eric
right back?
Brown.
Disadvantage.
Am I going for the B right back?
Thank you for watching. We'll be right back.
This one?
Yep.
Go ahead, Eric. Yeah, that's fine.
How are we looking?
We're just about ready, I think. Are you ready to go then? Forerunners.
Wait, Al, wait. I have to live on this one for now because they're ready to push me.
Okay. Are we ready for forerunners?
Nope, but I will be in 1 second. All right, we put the forerunners up in the gates, and we're about ready to get started with this one right here at Winter Park. Forerunners are going to test the course for us and see how we're looking. I think we are feeling pretty good. Al McDonald, our official timer today, is giving me the push to go on forerunners. The course is clear. Racers already here in the World Disabled Invitational. We're ready to make this one happen. And we are ready for some racing action. Should be a fun race today. You guys stick with us. We also have a silent auction going on. Don't we have a silent auction going on? So we have a silent auction on. Lucy's helping me out today. She gave me the thumbs up. And we find that at nscd.org. So we want you guys to check it out. Right now, our forerunners on course. Looks like we got a couple of our racing program here from Winter Park Resort racing head-to-head. I'm not sure if that's a brother and sister team or what, but down across the line with a very nice run. Want to thank those guys for jumping on course for us. I'll be a lot more professional if I knew their names, Al. Do you got a name?
Matilda in blue, Domingo in red, I think.
We have one more set.
I think we have one more forerunner.
Gotcha.
Blue only.
Blue only.
Got his name.
So everything's nscd.org.
Faulkner. He's the one who didn't qualify.
Oh, we're going to run Faulkner
Yeah,
as a forerunner?
He got bounced. Now he's forerunning on blue.
Okay. I'm ready when you are, Al.
Got Faulkner on.
I know. I have a switch.
Timing's clear.
All right, so we're going to put one more forerunner up on course right now. And Mr. Faulkner, one of our competitors from the team, is going to run. That's Bill Faulkner from Parker, Colorado. He's just 16 years old. He's been training with us since 2014. He started when he was 9. He's been in a long rehab process, but got involved out of the Children's Hospital program. He didn't actually make the qualifier today, but Mr. Faulkner's skiing really well, working hard, skiing with the program. I want to thank him for helping us check out the course this morning. So we're getting ready for our first heat.
When I give you a 0, is that the gate that opens first? Gate that opens first. Okay, that's fine. Red is 0. And blue is 5.40.
So I'm going to go down this. This is how we're going to go. So if you can hand me first pair, each time we'll go down that boom, 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 right? Let's do that, just because then we can get a little bit organized, not be so stressed, because I still need to put those panels into this since we can't control to the board with you. So it's all good. It'll be a good show. I'm gonna do. How long before start, Al?
What?
How long to start?
We're testing. A minute or two.
Good. Thank you.
A minute. So red open first, right? Red open first. Good. Okay, that's good. Okay, ready?
Okay, Google. Can you call Casey Malone?
540 for blue. That is correct. Timing is clear.
Shoot.
Okay, we're going.
All right, we're going to go all the way back to the top of the course right now, and we are ready for some racing action.
I'm watching Turner.
And all the way up at the top of the course right now, I'm not sure the flips, Al. My list doesn't have,
Carter.
I can't read that.
Carter and Solis.
Yeah, no, I got that. Just tell me Carter's in blue or red. All right, we're going back to the top of the course right now, and TC Carter is over in the blue course. Jimmy Solis is over in the red course. This is it. We're going to start the World Disabled Invitational right now. The course is clear. Timing's clear. Al's giving me the nod. We're ready to send them. Top of the course, it's going to be Solis in the red, Carter in the blue. Course is clear. Racers on course, and Solis out first as his gate opens in that sit key, and here comes one of the best skiers on the course, Tyler Carter. Can he chase him down? Solis and Carter down to the finish. It looks like Carter's going to take him towards the end, and Solis glides across, so advantage into the next run is going to go for TC Carter. Great run for Jimmy Solis. Jimmy's out of Thousand Oaks, California, and great run for them. We're going to flip-flop courses when we come back. Maybe you could just set them like this, and that would be that course. And this.
Yes, you do.
You cool with that? I can't see their time difference.
Red is 0.64.
And I'm going to put them this way. That way I can flip cams too, right? And then just set boom, that course. Yeah. And you can just go like that. I can be on that laptop. It's fine. Yeah. All right, so we're going to go back to the top of the course. Back to the top of the course, and this time we're going to set it up like this. Allie Johnson from Western Springs, Illinois, is going to be in the blue course. Allie started racing with us in 2018. She's going to be in the blue course going against Jasmine Bombier. Bombier's been with the program racing for years. Great ski racer. been out with him. He's over there in the red. So right now, this is it. Allie Johnson and Bombeer down through the bottom section of the course. And right now, it looks like it's a pretty even battle. Bombeer and Johnson. Johnson or Bombeer, is it going to be across the line? It looked like Johnson might have had the advantage. Allie doing a great job on that one. Good race for those guys. So we're going to flip-flop courses, send them back to the top. And then we can go back real easy.
Hang on a second. I don't have a timing here for number 5. Let me take a look at something.
So good race for Ali and Bombeer. Now we're going to go back to the top. And you can just lay them in. Hey, buddy. You there? You got to focus on that deal. You're way left. So get back on the course, bro. To the right. Move to the right, to the right, to the right. I don't care about those skiers that are standing around with their finger up the butt. There you go. Right there. And you got to carry them through those gates, man. I need you to loosen that tripod and stay focused. Because you're like just loggily gagging. Be tight, be right. Right now, I'd love for you to zoom in on them. Make it strong. Like zoom in, get a picture, then zoom back out. Yes, I need to see. Right, loosen that thing, man. You're way too stiff. You got to get loose, and you got to be right and tight. Think about Morris Day. I got to hang up, okay? I'm not kidding. Dude, stay focused. I want you to follow, but I want them to. You didn't even keep up, so try to keep up. I got to hang up. Okay. Do the best you can. All right, so we're going to go back to the top of the course now, and over in the blue course, it's going to be John Papai from Florissant, Colorado, skiing against Casey Adams. Casey's going to be over in the red course. Casey's been skiing with the program about 3 years now, I believe. Started 2019, and she's got the advantage right now, coming out of the gate last. She's got the fast skis. Let's see if she can do it. So it's Papai in the blue course. Casey Adams over there in the red course. Here we go, down through the finish, and it looks like it is going to be Papai across first. So we're going to flip-flop, send them back, and then make the advantage, put the advantage on the gate, and then Adams is going to have to chase down Papai in the next heat and beat him by that much. So this is a tough race format if you've never joined these type pro race formats. We used to do it in the old days, and truly a great racing format here for sure, but it's hard to keep up with because you get an advantage if you beat the other skier. Well, we add that to the gate at the top. That gate will open up a little bit before the other guy, so it makes for a great finish on the hill, and that's what we're shooting for today. With our racers in the WDI, that's the World Disabled Invitational right here at Winter Park. So right now I'm going back to the top of the course, and I've got Samuel Fernandez. Fernandez this time is going to be in the blue. Samuel had a stroke at 13, and he was paralyzed on his right side, and here he comes. He's chasing down Andrew Kirka. Kirka over there in the red, and it's going to be Fernandez in the blue and Kirka across first. So Kirka is going to go back to the top and have the advantage against Fernandez in the next heat. We're just get a rhythm, right?
Yes, correct. 1.
Okay, so I'll reduce that differential to 1. Okay. Maximum differential, by the way, is 1, not 3/4.
So we want to all do a second?
Yeah. Kirka.
Yep.
beat him by
I got it.
1.43.
Yep. Now we'll add that in and back
No, but
again.
What I'm saying is, it's going to be 1 second, not 1.43.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Gotcha. Thanks, Al. Thank you for a reminder. That was me. Because I was like, okay, was it 3, 2, which one? So that was my bad.
Alrighty.
Yep, it's okay. We'll get a rhythm.
Red is 0.
All right. So if you guys are watching out on the live stream, we want to thank you guys for tuning in. We're trying to get our rhythm, multitasking today. Lucy is helping me up here in the shack. Al's doing the timing. And we want to thank the film crew out there for making it happen. So we're just getting our button fingers in tune, and we're going to dial it in for you. Right now, I'm going back to the top of the course. Part of Team Elway is Brad Washburn. Brad is a great racer, been around the program for a long time, tons of medals. Brad's a great guy. He is going to be in the blue course going against Kyle Tallman. Tallman sang the national anthem for us, and they are out on course. And here we go right now, down through the middle section of the course, and it is going to be Tallman with a slight advantage. No, it's Washburn with an advantage down to the finish right now. He's just ahead of Tallman, and nice run down across the line. But it's going to be Washburn with the advantage as we go back to the top of the course for the next part of that heat. Remember, we're flip-flopping as we do flip-flop courses. There'll be a slight advantage for the Mr. Washburn going into the second run, and then whoever wins overall will move on to the round of 8. Should be organized that way. All right, so back to the top of the course. We're going to go, it's going to be Patrick Hallgren, part of Alpine Media Technology team. He's going to be over there in the blue course. And he's going against Dave Williams. Williams is going to be in the red, and Williams is part of Team Algretti Family Foundation. David is a vet. He's a vet of the U.S. Navy. He was part of the construction battalion, better known as the Seabees. He first tried monoskiing back in 2014, and he really got hooked on the sport. He told me he really loves it. And right now he's going to have the advantage out of the box first. So it's going to be Hallgren in the blue course, chasing down Williams over there in the red. So Williams is over the steep roll, already in the lower part of the course. Patrick Hallgren's really got to keep his head together, chase him down all the way to the finish. Right now it's going to be Williams with the advantage, but here comes Hallgren right down to the line. What a great race that was. It looked like Hallgren just caught him at the line, but we don't know. We always go with Al with the timing. I got to be able to go bam. I can't see that. Al is a huge reflection. So I'm going to have to set him here. I want to hold him so I can see the small print, but this is crap. Do you mind? Because then I can look and I can push buttons. If I'm holding, I'm like, damn, I didn't switch buttons. So I'm trying to get my groove too. This is 3-person job. Like, I told Di that. I was like, man, this is tough. You okay like that? You just go. Let me see. Yeah, we'll go this way. Okay. I don't know. Go this way. I got to be able to push those buttons. One there and one there. Because I can push. I get to see. Yeah, totally. This is easy. 1, 3, those 3 buttons right there. Bam is the top.
This is a VI on blue.
Okay. Give me 15 seconds. All right, you guys, we're going back to the top of the course right now, and I've got Cassie Greiner. Cassie is her disability is she's visually impaired. She has a little bit of sight, but she uses a guide, and I believe Larry Burke is her guide. So we're going to put a visually impaired in the blue course. And then going against Nicholas Biscaret, we call him Biscuit. He's a part of the Chilean team. He's going to be over in the red course. So Biscuit is going to be in the red. We're not going to talk when we have visually impaired skiers on course. Remember, the guide is talking to the racer and helping them navigate the course. So we don't want to interrupt them. Course is clear. Racers ready. So that's Greiner in the blue and Biscaret in the red. Visually impaired on course. So we're basically, watch this. So I'm on button 1. When they drop on button 1, I can pick them up with camera 4 to the middle section of the course. I picked them on camera 4, and now I can go to camera 3 as they come across the finish line. Oh, I hit the wrong, camera 2 as they come across the line. Sorry.
So 1, 4, 2.
1, 4, 2. 1, 4, 2. 1, 4, 2.
Okay.
You okay doing that?
Sure.
Good Lord, that would be so, girl, that'd be so much help. Okay, so let's take these 2. And then, and you could put that over there. So 1, 4, 2. Oh, she did. Wow, that was a go to 1. Watch it. Now you're at the top. See that top screen? That's what you're sending. Yep, and that's what we're sending. And then when you hit 4, you'll be in that bottom one next. Yes. See that?
Red is 0.
Yep. You'll see it. She's running it, right? Just do the best you can. That camera, the wind blew that bottom camera off a little bit. Don't worry. Just 1, 4, 2. And I'll try to say it, but not. All right, we're going back to the top of the course now, and we're going to put Kyle Moxley. Moxley's going to be over there in the blue course. Moxley, another Vietnam or another Iraqi vet here with us, and he's been skiing with us for quite a while. He's going to be in the blue course, going against Thomas Overton. Overton out of Fort Collins. He's been skiing for 30 years at Winter Park. He had a mountain bike accident in 2012 and got a hold of the program, likes to compete, comes out, races with the team week after week. So we're out on course right now, and that's Moxley right now coming down through the bottom of course against Overton. Overton with a slight advantage. Here they come down to the finish right now, and is it going to be Moxley or is it going to be Overton? It was Moxley across the line first. Great run. And then we have a graphic, but you have to touch this one to go to graphic. So great run. Al, was that the end of heat 1?
Yes. That was we're going to flip them.
So that was the end of our first stage of racing here in today's World Disabled Invitational. And don't forget, we have a silent auction online. We want you guys to check out our silent auction. Printout that had the auction on it. Don't know where that went. Might be under your laptop. Check over.
Hey, Peter, do you want to take off
There's your bud, too.
Model 3 and just have it on the top bungee?
So that auction.
No, just leave it out there. Just drop them this way down.
How do they log in? How do they log into the auction? So if you want to log into our auction, you just go to nscd.org, and you can log in and register right there. So that's really easy to do. So if you want to go on and check it out, we'd love for you to bid. We have a ton of stuff in our auction. There's a 7-night luxury residence in Turks and Caicos, and I'm going to flip up a video after we run this next heat for you guys. It'll be really good. It's beautiful. I checked out the video this morning, but wasn't quite prepared, but we want to show it to you here in a few minutes. But a really great luxury residence in Turks and Caicos. You could take several couples, your family. I think it will sleep 14 people is what I saw. So it'll sleep a bunch. Really beautiful place. We have that as one of our top luxury items. We'd love for you guys to help us out. Bid on that. We also have a couple icon passes thanks to the team here at Winter Park for supplying some icon passes for the 21-22 season. We have tons of other stuff, wine and spirits, some paraphernalia from the Broncos. We also have some Colorado Rockies packages. So if you want to get online and check it out, we really want you to do it. So go on to nscd.org, and you can register right there. We'll get you signed up, and then you can bid high and bid often throughout the day today. And Lucy's with me. Lucy, that auction closes at 6 p.m. tonight, right? So you only have through today. So when you're skiing on the lift, you're in the gondola, pop on, check it out, bid on some of these things. We really want to raise as much money as we can. All this is a fundraiser, you guys, for this great program here that started some 40, 50 years ago, thanks to, how come I can't think of his name? Who started? Hal O'Leary, who started the program with just 13 kids out of Children's Hospital. Hal brought them up. He said it was a crazy day, but he knew there was magic in it, and really made that happen here at Winter Park. And it's grown just tremendously since then, and thousands of participants over the years, tons of volunteers. We have had so much great stuff going on with the program over the years. So if you don't know anything about us, we highly encourage you to check it out. Maybe you want to volunteer, maybe you want to be a part of it, maybe you know somebody that needs to be a part of the program as well. So once again, we got some more racing action. We're flip-flopping courses. We're sending them back to the top, and then we're going to have a runoff here in the round of 16 to see who gets closer to the money here today at Winter Park Resort. You guys stick with us. We're going to be right back. fold this down and use it as a tabletop? You cool with that? Okay. Well, that way I can spread a little bit. And I'll give you this. Yep. Okay, I hope these stay flipped. Sorry. I'm ready, I think. Good Lord, I hope it's TC and Solis, and they're flipped. We feeling good like that? All right, race fans, we've got them back at the top. We're here at the World Disabled Invitational here at Winter Park Resort. Great racing action coming at you right here on the hill. And we're back at the top of the course. We've got racers in the box. We have flip-flop courses. And right now I have Jimmy Solis over there in the blue course. He's going against Tyler Carter in the red. And it looks like right now the advantage is going to Carter on this one.
Advantage goes to
5-4. Solis is opening 5-4.
Solis has a 5.4.
Gotcha. So Solis is going to open with that 5.4 second advantage, and TC Carter's going to have to chase him down. I was catching up on my monitor duties here. I want to thank Al for bringing in such a big monitor. And we're ready to get started. So we got everybody back up to the top of the course. This is the second round of the round of 16. And I've got right now Solis, Jimmy Solis, over. He's been skiing with us since 2018. He's in the blue course. He's going to open up first, and then Tyler Carter's going to have to chase him down. The course is clear. Racers are ready. That's Carter over in the red course. Solis in the blue course. And we are ready. Live action right here in the World Disabled Invitational. All part of the great weekend of racing. We've actually been racing, or actually fundraising for this program for well over a month. So on course right now, that is Jimmy Solis that you're looking at in the sit-ski, and here comes Tyler Carter trying to chase him down. And Carter has got his work cut out. Here we go. Carter and Solis, and here comes Carter, fast skier right down to the bottom of the course. And right now, Carter across the line first. Nice run for TC, chasing down Solis, and that is how it's going to finish. So Carter, unless Al tells me otherwise, is going to move on to the finals. Sorry, I don't mean to yell. I can't talk in mass. But that's going to be our pile for going on, moving on, to keep us organized.
Red course is 0. Blue course is 0.64.
All right, so we're going back to the top of the course. You good? Going back to the top of the course right now, and I'm going to put Allie Johnson over there in the blue course this time. Allie's been skiing with us since 2018, part of the program. She does a lot with our therapeutic horseback riding program in the summer as well out at the Y. We do a great program, really, really awesome program, the therapeutic horseback riding program. If you haven't found that or found us, I invite all of you to check us out online at nscd.org. All right, we got him on course right now. It's Allie Johnson in that sit-ski through the middle part, and Jason Bombier is out in advantage right now in that sit-ski coming through the midsection, and it's a tight race. It's Allie Johnson with a slight lead, but Bombier pushing her down the line. Is it going to be Johnson? Oh, and she reaches across the line. I couldn't tell, but it looked like Johnson just reached out ahead of Bambi. It's hard to tell on that one, but it was a great run down to the finish for those guys. That's what makes it action-packed and fun. This all part of the Disabled Invitational here. This all part of the World Disabled Invitational. And Johnson advanced. And Allie Johnson advancing ahead of Jasmine Bombier. Bombier's a fun skier. If you want to get out and ski a run and push it to the metal, to the edge, go out and ski one with Bambi. I got out with him with a camera a couple of years ago, and that guy is fast. He was like, let's go, and boom, he was gone. All right, so I'm going back to the top of the course. John Papai is going to be over in the blue course this time. Papai, part of our veterans that ski with us. We've got a ton of veterans. John was part of the U.S. Marine Corps. And he's going to be in the blue course, Casey Adams is going to be over there in the red course. And here we go, out on course. Adams with the advantage out of the box. Here comes Adams down through the top section. Papai is going to have to chase her down. It looks like Papai and Adams. Down to the finish. It looked like other way around. Did I get it wrong? Oh shoot, my cards are backwards. So Adams was in the blue, so my bad. And Papai was off in the red on that one, you guys. I called it backwards. It was my fault, Al.
Oh, okay.
And yes, I did have those backwards. That was Adams in the blue course on that one, and Papai in the red. Who advanced, Al, please?
Red advanced.
So that was going to be Papai advancing into the round. Poppy advancing into the round of 8. I got to check because I put those backwards, obviously, when I dropped it down there.
Alrighty.
Yep.
Red course.
All right, so here we go. Andrew Kirka is going to be in the blue course this time, going against Samuel Fernandez. Fernandez, just 24 years old. He's going to be over there in the the red course. We're getting him set in the gates. So it's going to be Kirka from Palmer, Alaska in the sit ski. He's been a part of the Paralympic squad. He competes in slalom and giant slalom. Super G, loves to go fast. Out on course with the advantage right now. It is Kirka in the blue. Here they come down through the middle section of the course, and it's going to be Kirka with the advantage down to the end. But here comes Fernandez. Is Fernandez going to have enough to catch him? It's going to be Kirka across the line first. And it looks like we got a little bit of a panel issue on the last gate as Fernandez smashed the panel to the ground. And it looks like Kirka advancing on to the next heat. Great round for Andrew Kirka. Strong skier. Get the groove. Sorry. We usually race like 100 people, so you have like a little time. We only got 16. I'm trying to get right out, It's like, how'd you do? I'm sorry, I wasn't even watching. You do the best you can. You know what I mean? We're pushing that out, right? Feeling good. Yeah. I know. When I have it kind of loud, I wish I could actually hear your output. I have a set of headphones right where we can plug into test. Well, no, I just want to hear the high end of it. I'll do it on the break because I can do a marketing push and I can hear it. Because I never did test how loud am I? Is it ever? Is it ever like going?
One of your guys is fixing the panels.
I kind of just did it off the last race and was guessing at the volume.
I'll let you know when he's skiing off. You can't see over the snow, I know.
All right, we want to thank the race crew for doing a great job fixing panels for us and keeping the course in order. A little breezy out there today, so it's banging on the gates, and these guys hitting them hard, trying to get their way to make a little cash here in the World Disabled Invitational. All right, so we're going to move on right now. I've got Brad Washburn. Washburn, great skier, is going to be over in the blue course, and he's got the advantage right now over Tallman. Washburn out, pushing it hard down the line, but here comes Tallman. No, it's going to be Tallman or Washburn. It looks like Washburn with the advantage. Tallman scrubbing off some speed there and taking a back seat. It looked like Washburn took him at the line. I'm going to have to get the go on that for Al, but Brad Washburn moving on. Kyle doing a great job singing for us. Kyle presented us with that national anthem today. How'd you do? You do okay? You rock. When they were like, "Can you do it all?" I was like, I know. I feel good. As long as you're good with the buttons. And you know it's the right side that's nope. Yes. Preview left, right side is going. I just put them both on once so the top is going. I can separate it.
Your pink stocking cap, Zena?
All right, we're going to go back to the top of the course right now. I've got Dave Williams. Williams is over there in the blue course, getting the advantage out of the gate. Now we see Williams, and here comes Patrick Hallgren. Hallgren coming up next. Got a lot to make up. It's tough when you're chasing down the skier. This is a pretty difficult racing format because you get a little anxious. But here comes Hallgren. Hallgren pounded down the last gates and across the finish ahead of Williams. Hallgren putting in a strong run, chasing him down the whole way, and then just blasting by in the end. That's what makes for great racing action here in this format. This is old pro race format here. Makes for some fun racing, really kind of digging it. Patrick Hallgren is moving on. Patrick Hallgren moving on, and Williams is out of the money today. All right. Going back to the top with this one, it's going to be Nicholas. We're going to bring him up in the gates, and it looks like Nicholas Biscarat is going to be over there, part of the Chilean team. He's going to be over there in the blue course. Yep. So Biscuit's going to be over there in the blue course. He was in a motorcycle accident in 2012. He wanted to get involved in sports, and Biscuit was like, took to the wheelchair tennis and loved it. And then so once he got on the ski hill, he's totally changed his life, and now he's definitely one of the best competitors out there, part of that Chilean Alpine skiing team. So he's going to be going against Cassie Grainer. Cassie Grenier is our VI. So she's got a guide, and you can see him at the top gate right there. That's Larry Burks, her guide. He's going to start off to the edge of the course. And we always are quiet for our VIs because they're talking to each other in a headset. So once we get on course is clear. So Cassie's going to come out first, and there goes her guide. On course, VI. It's pretty tight. Come on, Cassie. Come on, girl. Stay with it. Nice. Yes, and a finish for Cassie, doing a great job holding off the Biscuit. And it looked like Cassie was across the line first. And I think, yes, that's a thumbs up for Al. She's going to move on into the next heat. So her and her guide, Larry Burks, doing a great job on that part of the course. Really nice racing action. So we're moving on to our last heat here in our round of 16. And then we're going to move all the athletes back to the top. We're going to reset the courses and run off our round of 8. So some great racing action. We're moving them into the course right now. It's going to be Thomas Overton. Overton in the blue course for this one. Going against Kyle Moxley. Moxley's going to be in the red. Overton in the blue. Kyle's one of our Rocky vets. His unit was hit in 2004 by a roadside bomb. Caught pretty good shrapnel and took a big hit in his right arm. Went through quite a bit of trauma coming back, but wanted to get out on a competitive environment and really bring it. And Kyle's been with us since 2016. And here we go. So it's Kyle in the red, and it is Overton in the blue. And it looked like a little bit of trouble for Overton right there in the back section, in midsection of the course. Here comes Moxley. Moxley pounded through the gates. A Rocky vet crossed the line first. It looked like Overton having a little bit of trouble, got caught up there across the roll. And that's going to be it for the round of 16. We're going to move on to the round of 8. We will be back with some racing action in just a few minutes here. All part of some fundraising fun here at the weekend for the National Sports Center for the Disabled. This World Disabled Invitational, just part of the action. We're doing a lot online. If you want to check us out online. We're streaming live at our Facebook page, or you can check us out on our YouTube at NSCD on YouTube. So come find us. Plus, we've got a big auction going. I'm going to spin up a video here in just a minute and show you guys that video.
With a shared love for people and Jamaican cuisine, Robert and Kelly had big dreams for their family and their future. Their Midwest One bankers got them started with an economical home equity loan, personal and business checking, credit cards, commercial real estate loan, and more. Trust Midwest One Bank for simply better banking. Is that okay socially?
Yeah, are you on a mic?
I was going to share.
Sure.
Is that okay? But we're not talking yet.
Okay.
Is that okay if I'm here?
Yes, I just sounded like we're on mic.
Well, we are. this isn't too loud. Seems like it's all.
On the, oh, seems louder.
Right. I don't know if I should talk. I'll try to talk.
We do have masks too, so.
Hi, everybody out there. If you guys have not joined us, please join us online at nscd.org. So we've got a great live auction going on till 6 o'clock tonight. I'm joined with Kim Easton, you guys, the CEO, Commander-in-Chief here at the National Sports Center for the Disabled. It's been a crazy year for all of us, and that's putting it mildly. But Kim, you guys are still, you're forging on. You're doing a lot of great things. I mean, I've followed the program for 40 years, you guys. I've been with the program doing all kinds of stuff. And you guys have really kept it going, kept it alive. What's going on? What's new this year? I know you've put a lot of time into this year, but give us a little update. What's going on at the NSCD right now, 2021, and where are we going from here?
Yeah, so we just rolled out of our 50th anniversary, which is amazing. About a year ago, we had to shut down due to COVID, but we have kept it together. And although we were shut down for a while, we returned to programming. We launched a whole series of virtual programming because it is so important during these times of isolation for all of us, let alone those living with disabilities, to have a way to stay connected. So our virtual programs ran all spring. And now this fall and winter, we return to our ski program in a limited capacity, and we just continue to bring it back. But, you know, we've learned a lot about pandemics and how to manage health and safety, and we feel like we're really doing a great job. And our participants have been having a great time. They're so happy to be able to be back out and doing activities. We launched our new brand. So as you can see in our new signage, and the Rethinkability Challenge is a great opportunity to highlight that. Because what we did was go back to our core, very, very beginning, 50 years ago, and our core credo is that anyone is able and everything is possible. And when we think that way and we take on every challenge from that perspective, it really helps not only our participants, but our families, our communities, all rethink ability and what that really means. And so we don't only just change the lives of our participants, but we're transformative in so many different ways.
Yeah, Kim, I'm always amazed with the program. Like I said, I've been around the program a lot of times, and I've done all kinds of stuff, video stuff. I help with events and whatever capacity I can help. I know you have a volunteer core that's unbelievable, and they've really put a lot forward this year. You've done a lot of lessons as well. I know the pandemic has slowed us down, and we had to get our footing, but I mean, how many volunteers do we have with the program?
Still, even this year with our limited capacity, we have hundreds of volunteers that have gone through extensive new training, new protocols, and they are just so excited to be out with our participants as well. So many of them have been with us for years and years, and so it was hard for them missing our program as well. But we really do value their input. We couldn't do what we do without that volunteer core.
Yeah, the core is, and I know a lot of the old timers and some that have retired now, and it's hard to retire from something like this. It gets in your heart, it's in your blood, it's part of us over time. We've all been around it for so long. Where are we going? I mean, the rethinkability is awesome because these guys are able. We want that ability push, that passion for what we can do, no matter what we're gifted with as a human being. So where are we going? Where's 2021?
Great. So for 2021, we're really just trying to get our legs back under us and, you know, recover from COVID and have a really strong plan going into the summer. But then for the next, 3 to 5 years, our goal is to transform lives, transform communities, transform the NSCD, transform the adaptive outdoor recreation industry. We hope to reach more people in more ways, in more places. So keep your eye out because we have really exciting stuff coming.
So I guess we should probably detail that a little bit. You guys have touched, and we could sit and talk all day, Kim. I love talking with you because you've been around it for a long time yourself. But we've touched so many lives in winter sports, indoor sports, summer sports, just give people that maybe haven't actually connected with us a little bit of picture, because I think a lot of people don't realize how many lives we really do touch and what that actually looks like.
Thanks for that, for
Yes.
sure. I just get so excited about what I do that I think that everybody knows what we do. But
Right.
we have over 20 different types of sports, from, like you said, year-round sports, paddling sports, therapeutic horseback riding, rock climbing, kayaking, all of our ski, Nordic ski, and the list goes on. We really want to get people engaged in the great outdoors in Colorado so that they can have all of the benefits that every able-bodied person does, hiking and orienteering and all of those kinds of skills. So if there's something you want to do outdoor and you need an adaptive way to do it, we are your source. We can get you out there and having that kind of experience alone or with your family or with other groups. What was the other question you asked
Yeah,
me?
that was it. Just
Okay,
more-
yeah.
And I think, a lot of it, Kim, is so many people don't know. We've been around for a long time, and we take it for granted, I think, because we've lived it for so long. So I just thought we'd throw out, just some of the stuff. And you guys out there, if you're watching us online, thank you for joining us today. It's a different year. Usually this is a live weekend for us. We have some great sponsors. And I know we really should speak to that a little bit. I mean, it's been a tough year on everybody financially and everything. But, just as any nonprofit, we are struggling too, just to keep the balls going and keep touching the lives that we touch. So I know we're always looking for sponsors. I thought maybe.
Sure, yes. We are always looking for people to get involved in any way that works, whether it's volunteering, donating, sponsoring an event. And I will echo, our corporate sponsors for this event have been amazing. They are used to a big in-person event, and this year we had to adapt and do it a little bit differently, yet they really stood by our side and really stepped up. We had fun with our vertical feet challenge, and being able to share the results later is going to be so exciting. But we couldn't do the work that we do. I mean, we serve over 4,000 individuals in a typical year. We've served over 150,000 individuals since our inception. And again, it's partnership, it's community that makes that happen.
And that's just an incredible number in itself. If you go to, those are individual lessons out on a hill, in a kayak, out rock climbing, whatever that might be for that family and that group or that individual. It's when you go out, and I've skied with the program, I've done a lot over the years in those one-on-one moments, and it's life-changing for even the volunteers. When we're doing stuff with them, it touches your heart. So if this is a great program, if you guys want to get involved, I mean, Kim, it's pretty easy. We have stuff behind the scenes, we have stuff on the hill, we have just about anything and everything volunteers could really want to do.
Yeah.
So looking forward to another 50 years. I mean,
Another 50. Here we go.
here we go, and this is getting us started today. It's a little bit different today. We got a little breeze. It looks like Mother Nature's giving us a little bit, but I think these guys are ready. They're kind of saying, let's go run some more races, try to give away some money. Will you stick around and do some awards with us today, Kim? Kim Easton,
Yes, I'll absolutely be here.
our CEO and director of the ship. So you guys at home, stick with us. We're going to go back to the top of the hill, do some more racing action. We've got some great cash and prizes coming at you. All part of the World Disabled Invitational right here this weekend at Winter Park Resort. We'll be right back.
Good. All right.
Good. top. We're ready. Okay, I'm gonna start staging. Are we that close? Yep. All right, you guys, if you're out there with us, we're about ready to get started. We've got them back at the top, and we're going to do the round of 8. This is the round of 8 here in the World Disabled Invitational. And if you have just joined us online, or you can log on to nscd.org, hit up our Facebook page or our YouTube page, where we're streaming live right now on both of those venues. So come check it out online in the warmth of your cushy chair. Right here, the World Disabled Invitational, part of the 2021 fundraising event for the National Sports Center for the Disabled, right here at Winter Park Resort. We're about ready to go live. I think we've got racers at the top of the course.
Yes, we do. We're ready to go.
And right now I'm going to set it up like that. TC Carter is over there in the blue course. TC amputee is going to be skiing in the blue course against Allie Johnson. Allie Johnson and TC Carter. Here we go. Out of the box and on course. It's going to be Johnson with the advantage out of the box first. And here comes TC. And here we go. Down through the midsection of the course. It's going to be TC Carter with the advantage now, coming down to the bottom section. Allie's got the work cut out. TC says, no, I got this one all day. That's going to be Carter across the line first. We're going to send them back to the top. Is dual racing, so they're going to run twice. We're going to make whoever has the advantage off the first round, we're going to add that to their time when the gate opens at the top, sending them back to run against each other to see who gets into the semis. So we are back to the top of the course right now. And I've got Andrew Kirker over there in the red course going against, is it Poppy? John Poppy in the blue. So Poppy's been with us for a couple of years, got started in 2019 with us. Poppy's over there in the blue course going against Kirka in the red. And it looks like course is clear. Race is ready. Out on course first, it's going to be Poppy in that blue course. Oh, Poppy going down to the top section. Looks like a little bit of trouble. Poppy down. That's going to cost him on this one. We're going to send him back to the top. We're going to follow Kirka on through this mid-section of the course in that sit-ski. That's Andrew Kirka, part of the Paralympic Alpine team. He's competed on that Paralympic team since 2014. And that's Sochi Games. He's really just joined our team, but excited for that addition. Great skier, great guy. All right, so this the round of 8. We're putting him back to the top. This time it's going to be Brad Washburn in the blue course. Washburn, tons of medals over his time. We've seen him go fast out here quite a bit. Washburn's going to be over there in the blue. He's going against Hallgren, no stranger to racing. Patrick Hallgren almost died in a motorcycle accident, but loves speed, so got into ski racing with us. He's been around the program for about 5 years now, I believe. So Patrick's going to be over there in the red course. It's going to be Washburn in the blue. So Washburn in the blue, Hallgren in the red. Don't forget, we got a silent auction going on online. If you guys are out there, flip on over to nscd.org if you haven't yet. We're going till 6 p.m. today. And we want you guys to check it out. At least pop in. We've got a ton of different memorabilia from the Broncos, the Rockies. We've got outings, golf outings. We've got a ton of stuff. Plus, we have this awesome Turks and Caicos trip in a luxury home, and now we're out on course. It's going to be Washburn with the advantage. Right there goes Washburn by. Here comes Patrick Hallgren. Hallgren's got his hands cut out. Hallgren and Washburn pounding the gates down to the line. It's going to look like Washburn just with the advantage. Nice run for Brad, holding off Patrick. Patrick was pounding hard, but it looked like the advantage went to Washburn on that one. What a great race that was. We're going to send them back to the top, flip-flop courses, and see those guys in action in the next round of this, the round of 8. Racing for some big cash here in the World Disabled Invitational here today. Once again, we want to make sure we thank our sponsors. Ton of great sponsors help us year after year. The Agretti Family Foundation, Cloud Coach, Deloitte, Galloway, Hensel Phelps, JHL, Midwest Bank One, PDC, Rendezvous, just to name a few. And can't forget Wayner Construction. They've been with us for a while and do a great job. Always have a great racing team. All right, so next up it's going to be Cassie Griner. Griner's going to be the Grenier, the visually impaired skier, Cassie Grenier, my bad, in the blue course. She's got a guide, Larry Burks. Here goes Burks. Burks out off the top. That's her guide. He's talking to her, and we're going to be quiet. Moxley in the red. And down across the line first, that's going to be Moxley, the vet. I think Moxley got her. He's been with us since 2016, serving in the Iraqi War. 2004, he got hit by his unit got hit by a roadside bomb, and Moxley's a great skier, great guy's been hanging with us in the program for quite a while. Looks like he's going to have the advantage going into the next round. So we're going to send him back to the top, and we're going to make it flip the courses and set up the gates for the next the round of 8. You guys stick with us. We're going to be right back in just a couple of minutes. Yeah, and just hit that top. Yeah, boom. I think there's a way to do the hotkey. I'm just not sure. So they go this way. I have it queued, I think. Hold on. Let's maybe run the commercials one more time. And we can put that logo grill, too, at any point, because it shows their logos.
With a shared love for people and Jamaican cuisine, Robert and Kelly had big dreams for their family and their future. Their Midwest One bankers got them started with an economical home equity loan, personal and business checking, credit cards, commercial real estate loan, and more. Trust Midwest One Bank for simply better banking.
That's just a few of our sponsors we want to thank for all their help out there. And we're going to run a little video right now. I believe we're going to run this video. We've rebranded the program and really have adapted our philosophy is more to rethink ability. Think about the abilities you have. And we have some members of the community that are actually just talking about what rethinkability means to them. And let me see if I can find that video real quick if you guys are watching our live stream.
Rethinkability means to me that no matter what your ability is, you can do anything you set your mind to, and really anything is possible.
It means looking at the person's ability and seeing what they can do instead of what they can't do.
This organization has made me rethink ability by recognizing that we are not all symmetrical, but we are all whole, and we're all capable of achieving the same goal.
And the way that we can achieve these goals may look different, varying from person to person, but we all have the ability to set those goals and take the steps that we need to get there, even though it looks different.
NSCD has helped me rethink my life by giving me confidence in my independence. And NSCD helped me rethink ability by making me focus on my successes and my possibilities.
To rethink ability is to have limitless opportunities.
To rethink ability is to take a different perspective on what is possible.
Working for the National Sports Center for the Disabled has made me rethink the possibilities in adaptive sports.
Made me rethink my ability and what I was doing, and as a coach, had to coach everybody a little bit different. So
everyone has the ability to do whatever they set their mind to.
Stated the ability to overcome those things and do great things, including representing their own countries in the Paralympic Games.
We rethink ability. That means change, movement, direction.
Realize ability is so subjective, and nobody can tell you what you can or can't do. But just reframing your story after your trauma or your accident to grow is so important, and that's kind of what I think about when I think of rethinkability.
I'm reminded of the H.K. Derryberry quote, which goes, "The only disability you can have is a negative attitude." The participants at NSCD are proof that attitude and ability are one and the same.
You're able to have the chance to do anything you really want to do, and I really think the National Sports Center for the Disabled does that. They give anybody with any disability the opportunity to participate in any activity that they want, and I really think that's important because
And rethinking ability means doing something that seems really challenging or difficult to achieve, but then remembering how much strength you have to overcome those obstacles.
I think to rethink ability, it's really an amazing thought process that you can go out and do things that you never thought possible. You can really push the boundaries, and it doesn't matter what's going on, what limitations you might have in life. If anything, it's all about your mindset. If you set your mind to something, you go out and want to accomplish a task, you can do that. You can overcome most challenges as long as you have the right mindset, the right attitude. So,
rethinking ability is really what we've been all about all these years. And now we're focusing on it, using a term that puts it in a more positive way. We have enabled so many discover that they have the ability to do things they never thought they could do, and we continue to do so.
Well, I'm the type of person that never gives up. I never give up. I was absolutely determined after seeing the results of these individuals that were learning to ski and loved it so much, I would never give up on it, never. And I know it's going to continue because we have fabulous people that work in the program, work with the program, both in Denver and up in Winter Park. So I know it's going to go on forever.
And that's a great little video that we put together for those of you that are watching online. I just wanted to throw that out there so you guys could check it out. And we have that video online. Don't we have that online, Lucy, if you want to catch up with that later, too? That's on our YouTube site. And you can find us really easy. Anywhere you search and look for NSCD, you'll find us. If you go to our website, we have some quick links to our Facebook, as well as our YouTube site. So love for you to go check out that video on your own. But it's got a lot of people talking about the rethinkability. And that's one of the new branding messages that we really kind of want to get forward. And I think it's a great way to go because we all have our own abilities, and anytime we can rethink how we look at things and the things that we can and can't do and look at them as, what can we do moving forward? And I think that's a great message. So really, really excited for it. We're raising money this weekend. This is part of our National Sports Center for the Disabled weekend we've done for many, many years. I've been a part of this for a long, long time, you guys. And we have another thing that I've remissed on, I haven't actually talked about. I guess I should probably talk about, but we have a 50-50 raffle going on. And we've done this for years now. And so we're putting half the money into the program, so you're giving to a great program by buying into the 50-50 raffle. And then at the end of the day, we're going to draw at 1:30. Lucy's telling me in my ear, at 1:30 we're going to draw for the winner of half the money. So if you buy these raffle tickets, half of the money goes in the pot, and then half of that money is going to be a raffle that we give away at the end of the day. One lucky winner is going to win a bunch of cash. Right now we're at $1,746. Raffle tickets. How much are raffle tickets this year? 5 for. So you can get 10 tickets, so it's $1 a ticket if you buy 10 for $10, and then it is 40 tickets for $20. Or if you want to go 120 for 50 and 300 for $100. So you can get 300 tickets if you want to drop a Benjamin on the program today. And right, we have some, Lucy's telling me they're out there and they're in yellow aprons this year and at the gondola, right at the base of the gondola. So if you got $10 gets you 10 tickets, $40 $20 will get you 40 tickets. So if you've got a 10 or a 20 in your pocket and you're in line, you might want to bunk in, because right now, where are we at, Lucy? Almost $1,800. You would win half of that if you win. So the other half is going to a great program, you guys. Fundraising has been very tough this year, and so helping the program out any way you can. If you have $10 in your pocket, get some 50-50 raffle challenge tickets. I think they have a couple of big signs, and they have their aprons on. They'll be really easy to see, so get involved. At 1:30, we're going to draw the money, and we're going to give away half of that $1,800. And the winner does not need to be present. So if you're off skiing at the Jane, don't worry. We will definitely airmail you some cash. So get involved with our 50-50. That's rocking. It's happening right now. We are just a few minutes away from the round of 8 finals. So these guys are racing off for some cash in the World Disabled Invitational here today. And we are moving on. Can't thank our sponsors enough, you guys. We've really had some guys that have been with us for a long time. Bunch of the construction companies that help us year over year. Would love to be here racing. We usually do a corporate challenge that is so much fun for this weekend. We'll be back next year. We're hopeful that everything will shake out, and we'll be back with some racing action for next year's event. But we want to thank a bunch of our sponsors, the Algretti Family Foundation, Cloud Couch, as well as Deloitte, Galloway, Hensel Phelps, the JHL Constructors, Midwest One Bank, the National Sports Center for the Disabled Future Leaders, the PDC Energy Group, as well as Rado Racks, Rendezvous, and Wayner Construction. And, of course, we couldn't have done this for some 50 years here without Winter Park Resort, you guys. I'm not sure what year we're on, but we have been here for a long time racing this weekend, and we want to thank the Winter Park Resort for all they have done over the years. They have one of the greatest race crews right here in the mountain, and want to thank those guys for working hard. We're moving the racers back to the top of the course right now. We're going to be back in some racing action in just a few minutes. Don't forget, jump online. We have an auction going on, and we want you guys to make sure that you buy into our 50-50 raffle just to help keep the program alive, keep all the great stuff going that we have been known for all these years. We'll be back with some racing action in just a minute. All right, we're ready to go back live to the top of the course right now, and we have our competitors back to the top. This, the second run of the round of 8 here in today's World Disabled Invitational. So back at the top of the course, here we go. Right now I've got Allie Johnson over in the blue course going against T.C. Carter in the red. So it's going to be Johnson in the blue, Carter in the red. The gate's going to open up for Johnson first, I believe, in that blue course. So here we go. She's got the advantage of 3 seconds. So TC's got to sit there and watch her. And now TC's out on course. Here goes Allie Johnson down through the blue with the advantage. Can she hold off TC? Mr. Carter can go fast. Does he have enough in him? Here they come. Down to the bottom of the course. It's looking pretty good down through the lower section. TC or Allie. Oh, Allie missing a gate. She could feel Tyler pushing up, and Allie just missed that second to the last gate. And oh, just in. So hang on a second. I want to get a confirmation for that one. Okay, so this just in for our TD director, Mr. Eric Peterson, today. It looked like Tyler missed an upper gate prior to Allie. So Allie is actually going to move on in that one. And so TC is actually out of the running. So Allie Johnson moving on into the round of 4. What an exciting race, though. That was a great racing action. That's how this is meant to be. It's a really fun format. We used to race the old pro race in this format, so it makes it really exciting at the finish line. So next up, I'm going to go to Andrew Kirka. Kirka is going to be in the blue course. Kirka from Alaska, Palmer, Alaska, racing part of the Paralympic team. Kirka's going to be in the blue. He's going against John Poppy. Poppy's going to be over there in the red course. Poppy, part of the U.S. Marine Corps, one of our vets. We have a bunch of vets on the team. He's been through a battery of surgeries over his life. I believe Poppy said he had done at least 20-plus surgeries. And down through the bottom of the course, looks like, I didn't even see. Looks like Kirka took him there. Poppy having a little bit of trouble in the midsection. We've got to stage those better, Al. What? I don't know. I don't like getting pushed like a normal race. Poppy, get off course. All right, we're going back to the top of the course. It's going to be Patrick Hallgren. Hallgren over there in the blue course. Hallgren's going to be going against Washburn. Brad Washburn, skiing out of Winter Park. Been here for quite a while. First got on the U.S. Disabled Paralympic team back, I believe, in 2006. So he's been on a lot of different race environments and podiums over his time. He's going against Hallgren, no stranger to racing either. So we're ready for these two. So it's going to be Washburn in the red. It's going to be Hallgren in the blue. This is going to be one of the hotter racers today. We've got them out there, 2 vets on the racing circuit. Both these guys know how to go fast. Let's see how they do. Here we go. Patrick Hallgren in the blue. Washburn in the red. Right now, it looks like Washburn with an advantage. Down through the bottom of the course. Is Hallgren going to have enough to catch him? Here they go to the bottom 2 gates, and it's going to be Hallgren and Washburn. Oh, down across the line. What a photo finish. Going to have to go to the clock to see who finished that one off. What a great race. Nice racing action. So it's going to be Washburn moving on 6/100ths ahead of Hallgren, just reaching across the line. Washburn is going to be chasing the podium money today. This, the final round, or the final run of the round of 8 before we move to the semifinals. So tell me one more time. I'm so phonetically oriented, Lucy. Is it Grainer? Granier. Okay. So we got a VI. Here we go. All right, so this is it, the final run in the round of 8. Right now, we're going to put Kyle Moxley. Moxley over there in the blue course. A Rocky vet going against the visually impaired Cassie Granier. Al's telling me, are we ready? Yes. There's no fun up here. Are you kidding? No, we're having a blast, you guys. This is a great race. We're ready to go. Remember, I have a visually impaired out on the red course. Granier is going to be over there. Cassie skiing in the red course with her guide. Course is clear. Racers ready. Moxley in the blue. Granier in the red. Nice run down across the line. And it looks like great run for Cassie and her guide, Larry Burks, but Moxley's going to move on to the round of 4 in today's World Disabled Invitational here at Winter Park. And another great round, the round of 8. So we got a lot more racing action coming at you. Don't forget, lots of different stuff coming back at you this afternoon as we get down to the final 4 racers racing off for the big money right here in Winter Park. So don't forget, we have the live auction going on, or silent auction going on. It's not live. Just want to be clear. Silent auction going on till 6 p.m. Right, Lucy? Lucy's doing such a fantastic job helping me up here, keeping me organized. But that's going on till 6 p.m., so don't forget. But you can get your 50-50 still. We've got a little bit of time left on the clock. Anybody? What time is it? I'm not even sure. But we're going to draw the number at 1:30. So if you see the guys and gals with the yellow aprons, right, the yellow aprons, you can get a 50-50 ticket. It's $11.50. So get your 50-50 ticket right now. Oh, you can buy those 50-50s online too, Lucy told me. That's new news. I missed that earlier. But you can get them online, or you can go right to the people with the buckets right now. They're out there in the yellow nscdraffle.org. nscdraffle.com is where you want to go to check that out. So we'll be right back at you in just a couple minutes. I'll talk about a couple of those silent auction items. And I believe if you're watching with us online, I've got a cool video for the luxury home Turks and Caicos trip. It's a week, and it is beautiful, absolutely spectacular. We'll be right back. All right, so we're moving them back to the top. For those of you that are out there, thanks for sticking around with us out on the big world wide web across the world. We are today for sure live streaming thanks to Mountain Media Productions right out of Winter Park, Colorado. Casey Malone out there doing some fine work out in the yard. She's kind of cute too, as well as Bill Miller up on the hill. I want to thank Lucy for helping me. I'm Mike Turner. I'm up in the booth calling some shots for you guys today, but we're back. We're moving them into the gates. We're getting our starter back in course. I promised I would show that Turks and Caicos. Remember, we want you guys to go online, nscd.org, get signed up, and then bid high. We have an auction going on till 6 p.m. You guys help us raise some money. We're trying to raise as much as we can, and we have this awesome private luxury residence in the Turks and Caicos. And so I know those of you here around the base can't actually see it, but if you go on to our Facebook Live right now while you're waiting in line, you can watch this video. We're going to spin it up. Lucy, you want to run that? We have this beautiful, awesome luxury property. Get on to nscd.org. Bid high, bid often. Let's sell this trip for big money. Man, that is one beautiful place. If you guys want to bid on that, please do. If you were watching online, maybe you pulled it up on your phone while you were in line or on the gondola. You guys, make sure you definitely get on and sign up for our raffle. Goes till 6 p.m. tonight. Auction, I mean. Thank you. And you need to get on our website at nscd.org, and you can sign up, and then you can bid on all the stuff we have. We have a ton of stuff. That luxury residence is just one of our highlight pieces. But we have icon passes for the 21-22 season. We have sports memorabilia. We have tons of stuff. Ski gear, upcycle ski furniture, too. Some really cool stuff. We have golf outings. We have autograph memorabilia. Tons and tons of stuff. Don't forget, you can get into that raffle. We still got about an hour. I think it's about noon. You can get into that raffle and win half the prize money. Right now, our raffle is up to at least $1,800. Where we at? A little over $1,800. We're going to refresh the page. So if you have $10 to donate to the program, half of that is going to go to the raffle. That means you could win back 900, maybe 1,000. Maybe we can push this up to 2,000. So get out there. We're going to draw that money today at 1:30. So we're ready for racing action right now. And I'm going to go back to the top of the course. If you're online with us at home, I put up a graphic for you for Allie Johnson. She has really been skiing hard, looking good. She's going against Andrew Kirka in this one. Allie Johnson is an amputee. She has a right arm amputee below the elbow, but boy, she can ski fast. Her legs really crank it down the mountain. She helps us with our therapeutic horse riding program as well up here in the summers. And so she is a great ski racer. She has put gold medals in the cabinet at home, but she's going against Andrew Kirka. Kirka, the Paralympian from Palmer, Alaska, is going to be over there in the red course. Johnson is going to be in the blue course. These are the final competitors in today's race. The semifinals in the World Disabled Invitational here at Winter Park. The action's going to be coming at you hot and heavy right now. Kirka's going to be in the red course. This the first run of our semis. Kirka in the red, Johnson in the blue. Course is clear. And the gates open up at a similar time. Slight advantage for Kirka over there in the sit ski. Kirka pushing it hard in the top part of the course, trying to get ahead. He knows Allie can really put the hammer down as they come to the bottom of the course. Right now, advantage to Kirka. Can Allie catch him? Here we come to the midsection of the course, looking pretty good. But Kirka with a big advantage to the bottom, and Kirka across the line first in the first round here are the semifinals. So advantage is going to go to the Kirka. We're going to send him back to the top, and they're going to run off to see who's going to be racing for the big money here today in the World Disabled Invitational. That is Kirka and Johnson, and in that heat, Kirka with the advantage. All right, so we're going to go back to the top, and we're going to throw up another quick graphic right now. It's going to be Brad Washburn. Washburn over there in the blue course. Washburn was born without a fibula. And so in his life, he has done a lot of stuff to rehab through all kinds of different abilities in his life. He has really been a competitor for a long time. And so he's been on the world circuit. He's been on stages in the Paralympics. He has been on the biggest of stages. He's going to be in the blue course going against Kyle Moxley. Moxley over there in the red course for this heat. And Moxley and his crew were hit in a roadside bomb in 2004 in Iraq. And he has been through a ton of surgeries and really has fought his way back to the stage here today. He's in the final four here in the World Disabled Invitational. The course is clear. The racers are ready, and we're setting the stage like this. It's going to be Washburn over there in the blue, Moxley in the red. Course is clear. On course now, here we go, and it looks like it's going to be right out of the vantage. It's going to be Moxley. Can Washburn catch up with him? Moxley and Washburn. Oh, Washburn catching an edge and blowing out in the midsection of the course. All Moxley's got to do is finish on. I think Brad might have missed a gate. Down across the finish first is going to be Moxley. We'll wait for the call. Did Washburn miss? It's okay. Don't worry. I didn't even look either. It's my fault. I should have reminded. It's okay.
With a shared love for people and Jamaican cuisine, Robert and Kelly had big dreams for their family and their future. Their Midwest One bankers got them started with an economical home equity loan, personal and business checking, credit cards, commercial real estate loan, and more. Trust Midwest One Bank for simply better banking.
All right, for racing fans out there, we are coming back up on this thing. Once again, we want to thank all of our sponsors for making this year the 2021 World Disabled Invitational happen. We've been raising some great money this weekend, this week, actually for the last month because we've had a ski challenge going on as well. But again, we couldn't have done it without these sponsors. We want to thank the Algrady Family Foundation as well as Cloud Coach, Deloitte, Galloway, Hensel Phelps, JHL Constructors, the Midwest One Bank team, as well as the NSCD Future Leaders, PDC Energy, Radio Racks, Rendezvous, and Wayner Construction, and of course the entire team here at Winter Park Resort for helping host this year's event. So, we have a goal of usually around $275,000 to raise each year at this event, and really keeps the program moving. And right now we're a little bit in the 250 range, and so we really want to get to our mark. So if you guys want to get involved, please go on and check out our raffle at nscd.org or auction. Sorry, Lucy's keeping me in order up here. My brain is definitely working. on overtime. But in our auction, we want you guys to get on and check it out. We have a lot of great stuff. We showed that Turks and Caicos video. I went on and I wanted to bid on it, but my wife hit me in the back of the head. But I just want to say that we have some great stuff. Want to raise some money. We really want to get it up over the top. So you can do it in small parts by either checking out our auction and that's at nsc.org, or you can check out our raffle at nscdraffle.com. And just $10 get you 10 tickets and you can win half of the prize money. We got to be close to $2,000 at this point. So $10, you got a chance at $1,000. So let's make it happen. Al's giving me the signal that they're back at the top of the hill and we're ready for some racing action. So I'm going to set it up like this. It's going to be Andrew Kirka over there in the blue course going against Allie Johnson. This the second run of the semifinals. And don't forget, Kirka, Johnson head-to-head in the first heat. We're ready for some racing action. So we're all the way back at the top of the hill right now, and Lucy's pushing the buttons on the big machine, but we're ready to go. So it's going to be Kirka over there in the blue course out on the course first, followed up by Allie Johnson. Here we go. So it's going to be Kirka with the advantage. Allie's got to chase him down. Kirka pounding on those gates, coming down through the midsection of the course. Let's see if Allie can catch him. Kirka really wants to take home some money. He's really staying in the lead. Let's see if Kirka can do it. Kirka across the line with a big advantage. Gonna move on, chasing that first seed today. See if he can get the top podium spot and the big cash prize. It looks like it's going to be advantage Kirka moving to the top slot. We're going to send all of these racers back and race off for third and fourth and first and second in today's race. So lots of racing action coming at you. These four are great skiers. All of them can really make it happen at any given moment. So I'm going back to the top now, and this is how it stands at the top of the course right now. It's going to be Kyle Moxley. Moxley over there in the blue course. Moxley going against Washburn. Two great skiers out on course right now. Moxley's going to be in the blue. Ready, Al? Go. Washburn in the red. Moxley in the blue. Here we go. Course is clear. Back to the top. And here we go. Out on course first is going to be Moxley, and Washburn's going to have to chase him down. Washburn pushing hard out of that top gate. He knows he's got his work cut out. Moxley's been skiing really well. Here we go. Moxley, Washburn down through the middle section of the course. It looks like right now the advantage is going to be for Moxley. Can he hold him off? And he does. It's going to be Moxley with the advantage right there and winning it, moving on to the race for the big money against Kirka. So we're going to send him back to the top, and it's going to be Washburn going against Johnson for their third and fourth place, and it's going to be Kirka and Moxley going head-to-head for the big money today in the World Disabled Invitational. We're going to be right back in just a couple of seconds, you guys. If you're online with us, stick with us. Right now is a great time to push the buttons. Get involved with our 50/50 raffle at nscdraffle.com or jump on our website, check out nscd.org, and get signed up for our auction and go bid high and bid often. Maybe we'll see you in Turks and Caicos.
Rethinkability means to me that no matter what your ability is, you can do anything you set your mind to, and really anything is possible.
It means looking at the person's ability and seeing what they can do instead of what they can't do.
This organization has made me rethink ability by recognizing that we are not all symmetrical, but we are all whole, and we're all capable of achieving the same goal.
And the way that we can achieve these goals may look different, varying from person to person, but we all have the ability to set those goals and take the steps that we need to get there, even though it looks different.
NSCD has helped me rethink my life by giving me confidence in my independence. And NSCD helped me rethink ability by making me focus on my successes and my possibilities.
To rethink ability is to have limitless opportunities.
To rethink ability is to take a different perspective on what is possible.
Working for the National Sports Center for the Disabled has made me rethink the possibilities in adaptive sports.
Made me rethink my ability and what I was doing, and as a coach, had to coach everybody a little bit different. So
Everyone has the ability to do whatever they set their mind to.
Stated the ability to overcome those things and do great things, include representing their own countries in the Paralympic Games.
We rethink ability. That means change, movement, direction.
Realize ability is so subjective, and nobody can tell you what you can or can't do. But just reframing your story after your trauma or your accident to grow is so important. And that's kind of what I think about when I think of rethinkability.
I'm reminded of the H.K. Derryberry quote, which goes, "The only disability you can have is a negative attitude." The participants at NSCD are proof that attitude and ability are one and the same.
You're able to have the chance to do anything you really want to do, and I really think the National Sports Center for the Disabled does that. They give anybody with any disability the opportunity to participate in any activity that they want, and I really think that's important because
And rethinking ability means doing something that seems really challenging or difficult to achieve, but then remembering how much strength you have to overcome those obstacles.
I think to rethink ability, it's really an amazing thought process that you can go out and do things that you never thought possible. You can really push the boundaries, and it doesn't matter what's going on, what limitations you might have in life. If anything, it's all about your mindset. If you set your mind to something, you go out and want to accomplish a task, you can do that. You can overcome most challenges as long as you have the right mindset, the right attitude. So,
Rethinking ability is really what we've been all about all these years. And now we're focusing on it, using a term that puts it in a more positive way. We have enabled so many discover that they have the ability to do things they never thought they could do, and we continue to do so.
Well, I'm the type of person that never gives up. I never give up. I was absolutely determined after seeing the results of these individuals that were learning to ski and loved it so much, I would never give up on it, never. And I know it's going to continue because we have fabulous people that work in the program, work with the program, both in Denver and up in Winter Park. So I know it's going to go on forever.
All right, for those of you that are out there in the World Wide Web, we are coming back live right now here in Winter Park, Colorado. We're running the World Disabled Invitational today. What a great event. We've had some awesome racing action all morning, and now we're doing the finals. This is it. We're going to have the consolation run first. We're going to put Allie Johnson in the blue course. Allie has been skiing really well. She's going against Brad Washburn, so this should be a battle to watch. Allie is going to be in the blue, and then Brad's going to be over there in the red. Brad's been on a lot of podiums in his life, and I know I've seen him take a lot of big checks home, so he's going to want that third-place check today for sure. It looks like the course is ready. Al's giving me the go-ahead, and it looks like we're going to have racing action right now. So this is for third and fourth place in today's World Disabled Invitational. I've got Allie Johnson over there in the blue course, out on course first. And now Brad Washburn in the red is going to come out chasing her down. Can Brad do it? Allie's been skiing really well. Here she is in the middle part of the course, but here comes Johnson pounding the gates. He wants to get some money. Can he get into that third place seat? It looks like down to the line it's going to be Washburn with the advantage for today's consolation round. Who's going to get that third place check? Who's going to get the fourth place check? We're going to send them back to the top for the final race in that seat. But now we're going to the final two. This is for first and second place. Who's getting the big checks? I know these guys really need some money. We're kind of like the gig employees of the world. Ski racers just trying to make it happen for the love of racing. So I'm going to put Andrew Kirka over there in the blue course. Kirka, great athlete, been skiing really hard, Paralympic skier from Palmer, Alaska. He was part of the U.S. national team way back in 2010, so he's got a ton of experience. He's been a world champion, sat atop the top stages in his career, but he's going against Kyle Moxley. Moxley from Peonia, Colorado, one of the vets out there. These two are racing it out for first and second place. Moxley and his team were hit by a roadside bomb, took a bunch of shrapnel in the arm. He's had dozens of surgeries over the years, loves to go fast. So this is it. We put them together. Who's going to be first? Who's going to be second? Kirka in the blue, Moxley in the red. Here we go to the top of the course. Course is clear. Racers ready? And out of the box first, it's going to be Kirka over there in the blue course, and Moxley's going to be chasing him down. Kirka pounding those gates to the side. He likes to slam them with his outriggers. And here we go. It's going to be Kirka and Moxley down to the finish line. It looked like Moxley scrubbed a little speed off in the middle. Is he going to be able to catch him down to the line? It's going to be Kirka across the line first. Kirka is going to take the advantage into the final run today. So we're going to flip-flop courses, send them back to the top, and get it started once again in today's World Disabled Invitational. Stick around. We're going to do the awards right after the event. Don't forget, if you see our 50-50 raffle team out there, they're in yellow aprons with big signs. You can get involved in our raffle. I think our raffle has got to be at least $1,850, maybe more at this point. We're going to refresh the screen. 2,000. We're over $2,000. So throw some money into those buckets, you guys. The 50-50 raffle, you'll take 50% of that money. So over $1,000 going to that winner. We're going to draw that at 1:30 today. Lucy's giving me the yes. That's right, 1:30. We're going to draw out that money, and we'll give away a bunch of cash. So if you see our 50-50 raffle, people, get in there. Help us raise some money this weekend. We're doing a great job, but we want to push that up. Man, maybe we can get it over 3,000, Lucy. What do you think? I don't know. It's going to be tough. The clock is ticking. Let's get that 50-50 pumped up, you guys. Pump it up. Get in there. $10, and you get 10 shots at this money. So we're going to draw that at 1:30. You got a little bit of time. And you can find us online at nscdraffle.com. Nice. nscdraffle.com if you want to do it online. All right. So we're going to send them to the top. We're going to just take 2 seconds, grab a sip of water, and we'll be back here in just a minute in the 2021 World Disabled Invitational Winter Park Resort. All right, here we go. I got the word that it is time to rock it out here in the World Disabled Invitational, the Sarah Home Memorial World Disabled Invitational right here in Winter Park. This is it. This is the final run of today's event. We're running off our third and fourth place, the consolation, who's going to get the big check on the podium, and we're going to put them on the course like this. It's going to be Washburn over there in the blue course going against Allie Johnson in the red. It looks like the course is clear. Racers are at the top. We're ready to send them. This is for third and fourth place right here coming down to the wire. The one across the line is going to be taking the prize money. Out on course first, the advantage goes to Allie Johnson. Allie on course. She knows she's got Washburn chasing her down. Washburn can really hammer on those gates. Let's see if he can make it happen today. So right now, advantage Johnson. Here comes Washburn. Washburn pounding the gates. He knows he's got his work cut out for him out in Washburn. Is he going to get it done? I don't know. That was close. 2/10 goes to Washburn. Brad just nudging out Allie. Wow, what a run that was. Exciting race here in the World Disabled Invitational. Love it. So great race for Allie Johnson. She was fighting hard, and I know Washburn had to push and hammer to catch her all the way at the finish, just edging across the line by 2/10 of a second. So when you go back to the top of the course like this, the finals in today's World Disabled Invitational. We're going to put the veteran, the Iraqi vet from 2004, Kyle Moxley, is going to be over there in the blue course. Blue course Moxley been skiing really well, but he's going against Andrew. We got to go against Andrew Kirka. So I was setting up the stage. My palms are a little sweaty, but we've got to do some course repair. I want to thank the Winter Park Resort crew for all that they do. Getting out there, working hard all day yesterday. They've actually been working hard all week because they've been putting on a ton of races. But to make this race happen, they've really been focused hard and keeping this course in great shape. What a great racing course it is. They have a great crew here at Winter Park. The whole team here at Winter Park Resort doing an outstanding job in some trying times. So we want to thank them for hosting this year's race. Now, why couldn't we do that when we were sitting around? Oh, let's go, Mike. Whoops. We need to replace this. All right, you guys, we're going to do the awards ceremony right after this run. We're going to need just a few minutes after this run, and we're going to do the awards for all of the event. We're going to draw the money then for the 50-50? No, we're going to do that at 1:30. So that's going to be a separate part of today's event. So if you haven't got your 50-50 ticket, let's get it. At nscdraffle.com. You can get your 50-50, or you could probably find some of our hosts that are in the yellow aprons with I think they have giant signs they're holding up in the air as well. All right, I think we've repaired our course. Al has given me the nod. Course is clear. And so here we go. We're going to stage it one more time. Moxley's going to be over there in the blue course. The vet, the Iraqi vet, going against Andrew Kirka. Kirka from Palmer, Alaska. Kirka's been on the big stages for a long time, been competing at the top level since 2010. He's over there in the red. Moxley, no stranger to the big event as well. He's in the blue. Who's going to get the top prize today and get the biggest of big checks? This is it. Right now, course is clear. Out first is going to be Kirka over there in the sit ski in the red. Kirka with the advantage, pounding those gates out of the way. Kirka just hammering on him. But here comes Moxley. Moxley's got his work cut out for him down to the line. Kirka carrying some speed. Can he hold it together? Kirka with a nice turn there and really made it happen. And Moxley taken out down. Oh, and Moxley takes a hard hit. Hopefully he's okay. We got a hand up. It looks like he's okay. So good run for those guys. But that's going to be Andrew Kirka taking the top podium spot today. It's going to go like this. Kirka takes first, Moxley second, Washburn third place, Allie Johnson fourth place in today's World Disabled Invitational. What a great race it was here at Winter Park Resort. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We've had some fun. We've actually put a race online as well. I want to thank Lucy for helping me manage all of the buttons, like a ton of buttons we have up here. I should take a picture of how many buttons we have, but we have done quite a bit. So we're going to have some awards. So stick around. We're not quite done. We're going to keep this live if you want to hang out and check out the awards. Want to thank the entire team here at NSCD for helping make this race happen. Diane, Kim, all the volunteers, as well as Lucy and Al for helping keep the Race Shack alive. We'll be back at you with some awards in just a couple of minutes here in Winter Park. So we could probably go to, do we have an awards graph? Do we have an awards? All right, you guys, it's been a great day of racing. I want you guys to give everybody make some noise for the racers out here today. Make some noise. It has been a lot of fun, and we saw some great racing action. Congratulations to all of you. It's been a tough year on all of us, but we're having some fun. I would like to introduce Kim Easton. If you do not know Kim, she is our CEO and leader of the group.
Hello, everybody, and those of you that are signing in online. We're going to start with our event awards. And so our first award is for the top individual for vertical feet, total vertical feet. And the winner is Ryan Reichenbach. And he had a total of 147,070 vertical feet. It's the highest amount of vertical feet of anyone in the entire competition, whether a corporate team or an individual team. I had the opportunity to meet him yesterday because he just skied these feet yesterday. And he came in and said that he had mapped out his plan and he skied 45 runs yesterday. So congratulations, Ryan. Ryan will win a season pass to Winter Park Resort for next year. So congratulations, Ryan. That's awesome. Our top team for our corporate partners is Hensel Phelps. And they had a total of 645,036 vertical feet as a team. So congratulations to Hensel Phelps. Our top individual fundraiser is just a lovely young lady who has been a long-time participant at the NSCD, Katie Leisure. And she raised $6,209 to help support the programs of the NSCD. So that's just amazing. And Katie won 6 one-day lift tickets to Winter Park. So that's awesome. Thank you, Katie, and your family. You're amazing. Our top corporate team fundraiser is actually the NSCD Future Leaders Board, and they raised $9,235. So we are very grateful for all of that support. Then, last but not least, and very exciting, the total overall corporate sponsor winner in third place is Galloway. Way to go, Galloway. And Andrew Kirka's first place win today put them over the top and put them into that third place lead. So way to go. Our second place winner is Wayner Construction. And the first place winner for the total corporate points is Hensel Phelps. We are so appreciative of all the corporate sponsors and all the fun that you had being part of this event, getting out on the mountain, and letting people know how important the work of the NSCD is. So without further ado, now to announce the winners from today's race. In third place, Brad Washburn, if you'd come up and accept your check, your big check. Go. Let's scooch. Everybody scooch this way. There we go. Excellent. And in second place, Kyle Moxley. Congratulations, Kyle. And with an amazing wipeout ending to the race, as always. That's true, though, isn't it? Come on, you guys know it. And in first place, Andrew Kirka. With the first place check of $3,000, which is fantastic. Great. And then if we can get all three of you guys. Oh, yeah. We would love to hear from you.
Yeah, first of all, I'm extremely thankful for this victory. And then I want us all to remember exactly what this event is for. It's for the National Sports Center for the Disabled and in memory of Sarah Holmes. You know, she was a great racer with this program. She was a young lady with a lot of potential, and she was taken from us way too soon. So the least we can do is remember her for this event. So thank you guys, and you know, all of you raced well. I love you guys. I just happened to be on the podium today. Any other day, it would have been different. Thanks.
All right. So that is it for our day. Thank you for everyone for your participation. Athletes, thank you for your willingness to adapt to this new format this year. Just like we've had to do a lot of adapting due to the COVID pandemic all year, but you've made this a huge success. We couldn't do it without you. And as always, I had just an amazing time watching your talent and your skills on the hill today. So thank you so very much.
Thank you so much, Kim. It's been some great racing. We'll see you guys out on the hill. For all of us here at NSCD and all of you at home watching online in the World Wide Web, we're going to probably load this video up so you can watch it again. So once again, I want to thank our sponsors for today's event and, of course, the amazing team here at Winter Park Resort. Thank you.